3, 2, 1. Welcome to the dance, y'all. This is a podcast centered around the world of tree climbing competition and those that devote their lives to its pursuit. We're proud to share some stories of bells rung, swings had, ascenders that clanked, and the future of our craft. Harness up and get ready to sound the horn. This is the Smooth Saw. Hey everyone, welcome back to the latest episode of the Smooth Saw. This is Jeff Inman, one of your co-hosts. I've got a brand new episode that we recorded before the North American Tree Climbing Competition in the year of 2026. We sit down with one of our good friends, David Loats, to talk about just who he is, what we're all doing together in Ohio, hanging out before North American. And just kind of do some story share, but in large part, it's just three buddies kind of grouping together, talking, hanging out, and having a good time. So hopefully you enjoy this podcast. And for those of you that are eager to hear about how the North American Tree Climbing Competition shook out, we will be recording that episode this week and releasing it hopefully, really as soon as I can get through the editing process. So stay tuned for that episode because we are eager to sit down and talk about it, as I'm sure some of you are eager to hear about it. So thanks again for the support from everyone. It was a great event, I will say that, and it'll be good to process through that whole thing with my best bro, Mr. Evan. Quick sponsor shout out. Thank you to Current Vertical Living for hooking us up with sick ropes and bags and the like. If you're looking for some new ropes, bags, throw line storage, throw line, want to try out a different style harness, all that stuff, you can cruise over to our Obsession and or really any of the Arbor supply companies. Everyone's got it, all the current stuff. So check that out. It's good stuff, and enjoy climbing on some amazing products made by Courant. Also, shout out to and thank you to Atmos Tree for planting a couple more trees for another podcast joining the airwaves. Pretty awesome that we've got trees going in the ground just for us talking about climbing trees. So make sure you cruise on over to their socials, Atmostree.org, and give them a like and a follow and a share. And that's pretty awesome. Shout out as always to our Obsession for supplying amazing equipment to all of us. And if you are in the market for tree related equipment, look no further than our Obsession. Go get Obsessed and use hashtag SmoothSaw to get yourself a little bit of a discount in the in the much needed market of how expensive everything is these days. So cruise on over there, check that out, and make sure you like and subscribe to all their stuff. On the like and subscribe component, if you're into what we're doing, what Evan and I are doing with the Smooth Saw, and getting hopefully back into more of a rhythm now that North American is past, as we prepare for St. Louis. Anyway, if you're into what we're doing, if you could just do us a solid by liking, cruising over to our socials, the Smooth Saw podcast, giving that a like, a follow, share, hop on the YouTube channel, do the same thing. It's so cool still to go to these different events and hear people talk about the podcast and express gratitude, appreciation, ideas for different podcast episodes, and we're just very humbled by that, and apologize as always for the inconsistency in which this comes out. It's what happens with passion projects. So we have a lot of passion, and we need to be better about our projects. So anyway, hopefully you enjoy this episode. Please, again, share it with your friends. talk about it on the socials, and enjoy a cool chat from Evan, David, and myself. Last shout out, big thank you to Fellowship for the intro tunes. You can find them on Spotify, and they're awesome band, especially if you are into the more metal side of music. So their drummer is a guy I work with over here at the True Timber. He Spencer Hughes, great drummer, great arborist. So pretty cool connection we've got there. Yeah, thank you. And wherever you're listening to this, I hope you're having a great and safe day. And hopefully we get you psyched on some tree climbing stuff. Talk to you later. There we go. All right. Well, should be working now. If not, the hopefully the AI bot inside the old computer there.
She'll fix her.
Yeah,
It'll
get it right. Yeah.
No doubt.
Oh. Well, yeah. Good evening, boys.
Good evening.
Yeah. How was your day?
Well, today was pretty epic. How about you?
Pretty good. Here, put that a little closer.
Okay, yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. Are we doing this as a backup?
No, this is for his.
So I was just going to share the audio to you, and then you could just upload it. But this works too.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, my brain don't function like you.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I figured since it's already capturing it one time, that's fine. You can.
It's a backup.
Yeah, that's a backup.
Yeah.
Okay.
You never know.
Yeah.
Back up to the
Redundancy, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
We haven't learned anything.
Yeah, we're tree people though. Redundancy isn't a thing. Yeah. Yeah.
Cameron's not here.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. That's a good thing he doesn't listen to this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, so why are the three of us sitting together
In my house.
in Evan's house? Yeah.
Yeah, we got this wonderful event coming up this weekend, right? North American Open.
No, I thought we were just eating Jen's food and come see the kids.
I mean, that's why I came. Yeah.
I mean, well, now that I know that her cooking is this good, I definitely that's the only reason I'm going to come again.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
No, you are absolutely correct. This weekend is the North American Tree Climbing Championships in Kent, Ohio. I happen to live about 2 hours away and have a lot of access to a lot of really good trees in a local park, and gracious enough to allow us to play in them as often and as much as we want.
Mm-hmm.
And two of my best buds to come up and get some training in, get some reps in, just go have some fun.
Yeah.
Good.
No, it's definitely some good training today and yesterday.
Yeah.
That wind definitely putting us through the the grind with that throw line.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that was, you couldn't ask for better conditions. Yeah. Gray, overcast.
Can't even see my throw line.
Threatening rain. Sometimes the sun peeks out. The wind gusts. Climbing. Yeah. Silver maple. Yeah.
Welcome to Ohio.
Right.
Note yourself, get a yellow throw line when I make a trip to Ohio.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It helps.
It does help. It definitely helps.
If you hear some whining in the background,
Sorry
ahead of time. Sorry ahead of time. My
Yeah.
dog is going through separation anxiety right now.
Yeah. All good. Yeah. I mean, it'll be a good test to see if this new setup
much they
actually
pick
picks it up.
Yeah.
I have a feeling based off that last test recording that we'll hear every bit of it.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Nice.
So again, hopefully the AI bot saves us again.
If you need to go get him out of the basement, you could do
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, Arlo will do that.
I think they're okay.
Yeah.
I'm not upstairs, so he's not whining.
Right. But yeah, we're here in Ohio prepping. Dave and I got in yesterday, Tuesday, from early morning departures to drive almost to Canada. That's that's the fun thing of like, oh, it's Ohio. And then you open up Google Maps to kind of like preview everything and start zooming in of like, where exactly is Tiffin in comparison to the rest of the state?
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh,
2 hours from Canada.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's a pretty big lake there. Yeah.
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 So
Yeah, we're up there.
so that's fun. Yeah.
We
And
left 98-degree heat and got up here and woke up in the morning after that first 9-hour shift of a drive and was sitting in 36-degree weather. And I'm like, what am I doing?
yeah. 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 The I had a beautiful drive through West Virginia. Did you come through West Virginia?
Yeah, I actually did not follow the original GPS route because I tried to avoid Atlanta with all of my life. That compelled me to avoid that.
Wise. That's quite wise.
Somehow it was actually a shorter distance of a drive, but just a little bit longer. Then I was like bored driving and was like, let's see if I can find my own route. And I found this back road and it saved me about like an hour.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because there was like a major accident or something.
Hmm.
But then I came back up and then went through West Virginia.
Yeah. West by God.
Yeah. The blue, it was really epic drive when I came out of this one tunnel. It was like down in the valley and there was no real sun coming in at the time. And the fog was like really dense and all of the fog was blue.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was like, and then like you could see when you're leaving the blue fog, you're getting into the sun white fog. Like, and I was like, this is epic. And I got some photos of it.
Yeah. The fog on Tuesday through West Virginia was pretty epic.
That was sick.
Like it, at least my part of the drive was like with, the valleys and the peaks, you'd like climb up to the summit and you'd go through fog and then pop out the top of the fog on top of the mountain. And then you get this sick, like, Lord of the Rings-esque view of like, oh, this is rad. This is so rad. It's like, I'm having an epic adventure. Like I'm going to Ohio to climb trees. And then you pop down out of the fog and you're like, this is depressing. Yeah. And you rise back up and you're like, this is cool. And it's sad. And then it's cool. And then it's sad. Like,
that was literally the whole morning.
Yeah.
The end of the drive in, I felt that same thing. It was just like this. And you're like, why is there's so many gaps of fog? Like, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Because where you would think it gets really thick is when there's open fields.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually more dense when you were like coming back out of the valley and then and it was all in the trees.
Yeah.
Because in Florida, it's like the thicker the fog gets is usually when there's no objects in its path.
Yeah.
View, like no trees, no vehicles or houses.
Yes.
So that was a little interesting.
I just kind of figured y'all never had fog because you're so low in the sea level. So you're just kind of like everything's always above you.
Yeah. We're actually most parts we're below sea level.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 No, and then then it got real sunny and drive through Columbus and then it's just nothing but farmland for like a while.
And the NAR.
Oh, in the NAR. Yeah. Yeah, that was so
dispensary.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was taking the route to get here before you hit the farmland. It's like right where the like I just popped into the mire and like
just north of Columbus in Delaware. There's a newer dispensary. It's called NAR.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like I just happened to stop at the stoplight and I'm just kind of looking around and taking like what's changed since the last time I was up here. And all this looks new. And then I like look over and I just see NAR and I'm like, well, that's a cool name for a store. And I like look a little closer and the windows are shaded. And then it said dispensary. And I was like, oh, that is pretty NAR. Like
that checks out.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
They're great at labeling things.
Yeah, on the nose. Super on the nose. Yeah, yeah. in the lungs and on the nose.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, here we are. We both basically got to the park. Cody Schwartz was already there climbing with you. And I think basically both did the same thing, got out, immediately started stretching.
Dude, yeah. I can't wait
and
for tomorrow's stretch. That's going to feel real good.
yeah. Immediately start stretching. I jumped into the back of the truck to change pants.
Oh, you actually went into the truck to change pants?
In the bed.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
classy.
Look,
I just
man.
opened my truck.
Yeah.
It is
There's kids running around.
There's a park.
Yeah.
Well,
There's
like I was a little out of it, and then it was still after I changed, and I looked over. I'm like,
yeah, that's true.
dark.
I have been here before, so I kind of had a little bit more of my bearings.
Yeah.
There's a YMCA right there.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not like I just did it out in the open. Like
Yeah.
the doors were open, so
Yeah.
like couldn't really.
Yeah.
But I like turned afterwards and like, oh, okay.
We could have let that be for the listener's imagination and just think like Loats is just walking around through the park, just in his underwear, just being like, oh, this
Nice
is what
treats.
Ohio's like,
I mean,
huh?
that's very common because I did go basically almost down. Yeah, I went down in my skivvies at Masters and did a cold plunge at Georgia.
Yeah.
Someone caught it on film, just me walking in underwear to the little river.
That's so funny.
I mean, there were people last year at North Americans in that river down in San Antonio.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. By people, you mean Goodman. Yeah. Yeah. Doing his cow call. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, climbed, did a bunch of work climbs, had a nice random interaction with a drone operator. Then that some of that footage is already on the Facebook.
Skyview, imaging LLC, right?
Skyview, is it Skyview Media?
Skyview Media.
Skyview Media LLC.
Yeah.
Only on Facebook, not on Insta. That's a missed opportunity. He's got a good followership though on the Facebook.
I thought y'all planned that. I was like, wow, they got like a
No.
drone guy out here to film training.
Yeah.
No.
I'm sitting up there like, what did I walk into here?
Yeah.
No. So our park is or the park that I always train at, it's got some very frequent customers that are always there. I'm pretty much see them every time I'm at the park, including a family friend of ours that knew Jen from back when she was a kid, my wife. So I always see them, but then this guy just kind of randomly appeared, started asking questions, which is pretty typical.
Yeah.
But then he's like, yeah, this would be a great opportunity to get some film. What are you talking about? I own a media company. I specialize in drone footage and filming. Do you guys mind if I like got my drone out? And I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want. Then it turns into this like ordeal with the interviews and pretty significant amount of filming. And then he said he was going to come back today, but I'm assuming that the wind probably chased him off.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to fly
I don't know
that.
if that little drone would handle the wind that well.
No.
Yeah. It's just always this never gets old. The like interactions of like you go to a park to do some training.
Yeah.
You just, well, I mean, this is different because it's like, with the boys just trying to like, have fun and push one another, but still like just random people showing up and, at least he didn't ask how we got our rope up there.
Yeah.
That's like, but yeah, I mean, I walked over, carrots and peanut butter. Like I'm like, step out of my truck, dunking my carrot in the peanut butter. And the guy's just like, what's going on? And I'm like, well, I don't know. We're climbing trees. Like,
you're like, hold on.
Yeah. And just, And then, I mean, I get fortunate for me, unfortunate for y'all. I just kept climbing. Like, like you and Cody specifically kept talking to the man, and
we're both
we're just like, no.
I couldn't escape. I had a call for work that I had to be on.
I know.
And he's like continuing to talk. I'm like on the phone.
Yeah.
I'm at the top of the tree, and I hear this. I want a book.
Thanks.
I'm like, wait, you took fifth and want a book?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a great incentive that I'm in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do good, win books.
If you win, you get an Oscar and a chainsaw.
Yeah,
That's
that
pretty
is
sweet.
true. That is true.
Yeah.
Um,
What do you have?
yeah, it's pretty
Go for the
cool.
check.
But yeah. I mean, you are the ambassador of tree climbing to Tiffin, Ohio. So I mean, like, it is fitting that like
Makes sense.
yeah.
Same situation happened in the park when other people are training. They walk up, everyone just goes up, and I'm on the ground. I'm like, all right, it's my job to talk. I set
Yeah.
this up.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all good.
Unless you're the one dude, he actually poached work from the person that came up, and I'm like, yo, you're like my rec climber. Get out of here.
Mm.
No, it's good. I mean, anytime you can have a positive interaction with people,
Yeah.
it's a good thing.
Hmm.
Certainly have our fair share of very negative interactions with people
Oh yeah.
and the public and what it is we do and why we do it.
You guys were there when the cops were called on that sweet gum.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you started
Oh.
flirting with the cop, and then it was all
definitely
fine.
totally
yeah.
did,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
She could have arrested me
Yeah.
anytime she wanted.
Yeah. That was, yeah. No, that was like, yeah, you were in the tree when that I think was all unfolding.
Yep.
And I was like,
roles reversed.
yeah, I know.
I was not the ambassador.
Yeah.
We were in Florida.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I was just like, which tree can I get in right now? Like, yeah,
Cuffs
Yeah.
coming.
yeah. I promise you I can get up there faster than they can catch me, and then they won't be able to catch me. Yeah, that was funny. That was super funny. And Alicia was there too.
Yeah,
that
then
day.
she kind of
Yeah.
just went and snagged the cop and pulled her over there and
Yeah.
started
Yeah.
chatting it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, all right, sweet, I'm over. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
do your thing, girl.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. What are y'all excited for this weekend?
Oh man, it's North American. Like, I mean, say no more, at least from my perspective. Like, another comp, and it's all going to be harder, and
Yeah.
level of competition is stiffer, and
Yeah.
it's
That
yeah.
roster style.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Quite good.
Yeah. So, I mean, I've been wanting to get to the seed campus for a while, so this will be a great like secondary kind of a big secondary benefit is to like finally see this place that I've heard about for years now.
Yeah.
So, so that'll be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, like, you guys want to explain what the seed campus really is, like, because I really don't know anything about it.
Yeah. Well,
I've
as,
heard of it.
yeah.
I've heard of it. I don't
Yeah.
really know.
Yeah.
As
I guess I'll be
formally
the
talking.
ambassador
Yeah,
to
exactly.
Tiffin
Exactly.
Tree
That's where I was
Service.
going. Yeah.
So now
Yeah.
the ambassador to
Hey,
Davey.
you're the one that works
Yeah.
there.
It's okay. I'm honored to be in both roles. So the Davie Seed Campus, or Science Education and Employee Development, is what SEED stands for. It's a without being boastful, I believe it's a one of a kind training facility, education, training, research, science and development center that Davie has invested millions of dollars in, and was finally fully built, the building was completed last year. So the corporate office is in Kent, Ohio. It's always been there, and almost across the street from the corporate office sat a abandoned, or now defunct golf course for years. And Davey purchased the land. I don't remember the exact date, but I want to say at least 10 years ago.
Okay.
And then started the planning process. Then, securing funds, getting ideas of what they were going to build and do all of these things. And construction began, I believe, about 5 years ago or so. And now it's fully built, and it's everything from USDA approved laboratory where folks can send in samples from all over the world. We have our own research plots for anything from trees to PHC to turf grasses to whatever. That's all there. We have our own 3-hole par 3 golf course. It also has multiple tee boxes that you can choose from, so you can theoretically play full 9 holes of par 3 golf. There's a non-energized conductors portion where I spend most of my time since I'm on the utility side. We have its own arboretum that's in the front of the campus as you come back. All of our the Davie Institute folks all are housed in the seed building, along with our indoor climbing facility. And there's also a canopy walk that most of us will see or be very intimate with because uh, most of the trees for the prelims are right there next to the canopy walk. So
Sick.
yeah,
That's pretty cool.
That is a lot going on.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 It's hard to put it into words or to context. I think it's just one of those things that you just need to experience. And
Yeah.
I'm really grateful to be working at the company, but then also for Davey to open up the doors to all of us to come and hang out.
Yeah, it's nice of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it is pretty cool. Davey has been, one of like the big sponsors of the ISA TCC series for a long time.
Yeah.
So as like fun as it is to like poke at y'all,
Yeah.
it is pretty dope to
Yeah.
be able to like, for as much as Davey gives for all of us to be able to compete, it's cool for them to give in this way also, and then also like flex in this way. Like, did you know Bartlett research or Bartlett Tree Experts has a research lab as well?
I don't know much about it.
Yeah. So Bartlett has a somewhat similar thing outside Charlotte, but its main focus is on like the research, like and the science part of it. Then there was a time like back when back in my day at Bartlett, where you could go and like do skills training as a as a production employee there, and I don't know if they've gotten back to that now, but they definitely got away from it for a while. Like as I was leaving Bartlett, they basically shut that out, and it was just for like the plant healthcare folks and sales training and stuff like that. So when I first started hearing about the seed campus, probably like 7 or 8 years ago from Hattie, I was like, oh, finally, like, like there's going to be another, like one of the big companies is actually going to start like, ramping up training for production people. So that's pretty sick. Like the indoor training facility that Hattie and Enza helped like essentially design, right? Not only just build it, but design it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were very much part of the design process, part of building it, fabricating it, and then part of the installation process as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
And then like if anyone's been to TCIA Expo in the last several years, you've seen like the collaboration between Davey and Enza with their mobile like training thing. And that's like kind of what the indoor structures look like, right?
Yeah, it's a part of it. So the indoor climbing structure, it stands at 28 feet tall, I believe. There's 9 what are they called? Denbo's gonna kill me because I should know this. And Bushnell, sorry if you're listening.
It's okay. We're so low level in the podcast world.
There's 9 different towers, and it's all just box trusses.
Gotcha.
That are built, and then they're all kind of up at the top. Everything is more or less freestanding. It's not tied into the building itself. And then there are, obviously there's structural elements to keep it from swaying and doing all those things. But they're, it's 28 feet tall, 9 different box trusses, and there's anchor points all over the place. And so it allows us to have very repeatable, very controlled environment. Yeah, that one. Yeah. very controlled environment, and allows our learners to really focus in on different concepts and not have to worry about all the extra complexity that comes with climbing trees.
Yeah.
Because I think that's the real challenge within tree climbing is there's so much, it's almost like that, feeding from a fire hose type. You're just shoving so much information and um, technology and concept and all of those things that it can be very daunting for a new person. But to be able to to break them down, to put it in a controlled environment, and then offer scaffold learning where you're focusing on this step, then you go to this one, then you go to this one, and you go on and so forth. And so to be able to start out indoors in a very controlled environment, and then literally walk outside, and you're right there where we'll be competing in these massive. It's pretty much a white oak grove.
Yeah,
it's all over the place.
Yeah.
There's nothing like it.
Yeah, shaggy bark.
Shaggy bark.
Yeah. No, that's cool. That's super cool.
Training indoors. That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Like when I get to go to sea to do training and it's like February, I'm like, yeah, I'm freaking stoked. This is awesome.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Or I just come down to you.
My intro to tree work was so the opposite.
Yeah.
Well, like let's spend some time there.
Yeah. What a segue. What a natural pivot point there. Yeah. Who the heck are you? Yeah. Yeah. We've been talking for however long. Yeah. It's just like, this Loats guy.
We got a guy.
Yeah.
We got a guy.
Yeah.
We got this guy.
Yeah.
He's a hitchhiker.
Yeah.
Pick him up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Who's this guy?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? How you got into tree work?
I'm David Loats, and I'm currently just outside of Orlando, Florida, where it is scalding hot and humid. It's the complete opposite of what Ohio's got going on right now. But so let's start off with where I started. My first job in this industry was actually in New Jersey, and it was for Sage Land and Tree. It was actually a pretty substantial company. I think they had their own gravel, landscape, lawn care, maintenance, and wood yard, mulching, chipping, all that stuff, tub grinders, like all in one property. I think the total of 27 crews.
Dang.
Pretty, and this was in the mount. This was like, it was technically like kind of the mountains in New Jersey where their shop was. They actually excavated out the side of one to like make all this stuff fit. Yeah.
It's 27 crews.
Not just trees.
Yeah. Okay.
So like there was a full landscape design install.
Okay. Cool.
There was maintenance side of that.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Keeping up the properties.
I mean, that's still a crap ton of employees. Like that's an amazing operation just in general. But my brain was trying to wrap around 27 like 3-person GTW teams like rolling out. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like my hands are sweating. Like,
like how do you manage this?
Yeah.
No, it was typically a 3 to 4 man crew. And everything was COEs. So COE engine. So cab over engine.
Got it.
So 3 people per truck typically. I was the one of 2 white people that were employed there.
Nice.
And the only reason I got a job was because I had a license. So
sure.
And I was the groundie. Log Dolly was my
friend.
My best friend.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's a lesson. Yeah, there's a lesson for all you young listeners. Well, maybe not even young, because I definitely have run into folks who don't have licenses. Yeah, but it's an important thing to have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at the time, I was a volunteer firefighter, so I was constantly in between that and on calls and training and going to firefighter 1 at that time. This was just after freshman year of college because I got injured. So I like couldn't play football and they redshirted me and I was like, this is not really fun anymore. Don't like school. I only liked it because it let me play sports. And so, yeah, I don't remember how I found that job. I think it might've been Craigslist, to be honest.
Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Craigslist was everything back then.
Oh, yeah. It's weird now.
I don't even. Yeah,
It's super weird now.
I don't even know anyone that uses Craigslist.
Entertained / borderline terrified. Just
Go on Craigslist.
Yeah.
Spend
It's
your,
like
Sunday.
Yeah, it's like 60-70% scam, and the rest is like ads and well, maybe like ads, and then insert a creepy dude here and there. Like, and it doesn't matter what like forum you're looking under. It's just like it's kind of how it is, and then it's just one or two creepy dudes, just like want some cats, like.
Do you like toenail clipping?
He's one of them. Yeah.
Free wood for carving.
Indeed. Yeah.
And yeah, so I worked there up until I was basically just forced to relocate to Florida. The 2008 recession really hit my family hard. Like, there was nothing available then up there. Like Johnson & Johnson closed down like their whole department. So they both my mom and her husband got laid off. I don't really like their story is their story, but that's what I was told. And forced to come down to Florida, and just needed work. I was serving as well at the time. So like I'd bartend and serve at night and do lawn care and tree work during the day.
Yeah.
And that was a bad cocktail for needing to stay awake. And that led down some interesting roads. So I ended up working for this god awful company in tree work in Florida. Like, it was my intro to tree work in Florida was miserable. Like, I ran into all the bad apples. Nobody cared if you got hurt. Like, it was just completely unsatisfactory working environments. You know, the climber had to chug a couple Four Locos before he could even put a harness on because his hands shake too much. And then, like, most of the time, the business owner didn't have enough money because he blew all of his money on drugs. So he only had drugs and a little bit of money to give you at the end of the week. Yeah.
Dude, Florida tree work is just different, right? I mean, like, I still remember because my introduction to Florida tree work was like coming down to geezers for the first time. Like, because before that, I'm just like this, like, Bartlett kid who like doesn't. It just thinks every bit of tree work is like essentially like if like basically Bartlett or you're gonna die. Like if you don't work for Bartlett, right? So then I go down to Florida and like so much of that is like kind of reinforced. Like hanging out at the Red Roof Inn, like after like setup, and I'm just like meeting all these crazy Florida, and it's like honestly, like for a long time after that was just like that place is crazy. Like Florida is crazy. Like,
it's a different animal when it's in that industry down there. Cause like, I mean, you could know nothing about tree work and just have this manipulation, hustle, jib for the jive sales technique and make millions. And just buy the basic dumb equipment and just, this front yard tree, $10,000. It needs to go. It's dead. You see all that brown? See that brown? That means it's dead. It's dying. But even though that's just the bark, and they just go around and door knock, and just cold, hard sales, fear factor based stuff, and just like if you don't do this now, you are not going to like the outcome of what the tree's going to do to your house. Like it's everywhere.
Yeah, and I guess there is a healthy amount of income I guess not income, but just money in general. I mean, I'm assuming because most everybody seems to be they get old, retire, they go down to Florida. Like, yeah, like
there's no for sure.
Yeah.
So
I mean, like, and where I live, not like exactly where I live, but like in that, you know, 10-minute radius drive of where my place is, you know, only like a quarter of the year do these $1 million homes actually have someone living in them.
Right.
They only
Yeah.
come down for the winter.
Right.
So there is a plethora of money,
Mm-hmm.
especially in Central Florida
Mm-hmm.
and on the coastline.
Mhm.
And it's a very touristy city, so there's always constantly income coming and growing and population increase.
Hmm.
It was, I don't know if it still is, but I know for a fact it was for many years the second largest growing city per popula and like per square mile in the world. Dubai was number one.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
So that amount of building and development happening, it was
Thanks,
that's
Walt.
that's a lot of money.
Holy
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Orlando.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's definitely that. But I think it wasn't until like I did a lot of bucket work for a long time,
Hmm.
and that was my thing. Like it's just bucket removals. I did start getting into the crane work after like 4 years, maybe 5 years in the industry.
Hmm.
That's early 20s, and not everything was wrong. Everything I was in, like this is what the people that were telling me. This is how you
Bro,
do
yeah.
it,
Yeah.
and I'm surprised that we all survived
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
For sure.
era of life.
Yeah. Well, we did enter into this with you saying the like complete opposite of what he was describing with the seed campus in
Yeah.
terms of introduction to tree work.
Yeah.
Like, so, I mean, yeah, chugging four locos, getting paid in drugs,
Yeah.
you know, almost probably flipping cranes. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
maybe not,
It was,
but I hope not.
no, actually the crane never, he had a, one of those, I can't remember what they're called. It was center boom with the
Oh, the
triangle house.
A-frame?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had one of those, the second company was actually, he was a sober, cool boss. That one.
Cool.
Nice.
That one, I stayed working for him for, I don't know, maybe 5 years.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. Like he had like this Bible slogan on the back of the chipper. And like
That's
this,
cool.
when I first showed up, I'm like, something tells me this might be an okay spot.
Yeah. Right.
I mean,
It's a little
everything
different.
all the equipment was really old and used, but
Yeah.
functionally safe and sound,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like it was rusted out and beaten up, but like
So
nothing,
Yeah.
everything's cranked up, started. You didn't have to
yeah.
be like, oh, suck the fuel out, put the wrong fuel in, and put the, you know, like
Yeah.
stuff like that happened a lot. So,
Yeah. Goodness gracious.
yeah, I did work at Budget Tree for a very short period of time. Nothing bad to say about that place, really. This was before Dale kind of took over, though. His dad was still there, so I got to experience his father, and which was still a, you know, he was a tough man, but like he was a sound boss. You know, he did your job. He gave you
fair.
yeah. I had
Hard but
nothing to say
fair.
bad about Jack or Dale or that family at all. I don't know. I've been climbing now. I can't really remember when it actually started. Drugs, you know, I'm just gonna put it like that. So I can't really remember when I actually started climbing, what year it was, but I've been competing now for 6 years, 5 years. 2021 was my first comp. So
Nice.
that's when I got like, and then once I met the McCulloughs and they introduced me to the competition world, like that's when I went from this like, oh, I'm a really badass climber to like, oh crap, I know nothing, and humble yourself and just be like, please teach me.
Yeah.
Because before I did have that ego because I didn't want anyone to take my job.
Sure.
Like I was
Mhm.
scared to lose. Like I'm making like 250. I'm making 300. Like,
Yeah.
I'm getting there. Like I was terrified to see someone else outshine me. That
Yeah.
ego was
Oh, yeah.
vivid.
Yeah. And yeah, that is definitely a very common thing. Like,
Mhm.
I know like doing trainings and stuff, like you run into that attitude a decent amount, or like folks are like, that's maybe one of the like top 5 questions asked is like, how do you deal with someone like that when I'm doing trainings and stuff?
Mhm.
And usually it's because of that. It's like been the alpha or
Mhm.
scared to lose. I mean, like, I think we all can relate to that in some way, shape, or form. But yeah. So were you climbing much like when you first found comps in 21? Were you doing much? Because you said you were doing buckets and crane work. Like, had you started climbing more before
Yeah,
that?
before
Okay.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't get onto anything mechanical or off of a closed taut-on system or a suicide hitch. That's what I called it. I don't know if that's got any name. I've heard that nickname go around, so
Mhm.
it must be an actual thing.
Mhm.
I had no clue that it was actually taught, like how to tie it. I just saw someone tie it, and I was like, "Oh, I could figure that out." I rock climbed, like, and I all
Yeah.
I know is I did some wraps, and then a part of the rope went through a hole, and then I tied a
Yeah.
knot. So
Yeah, it's a
that,
hitch. Yeah,
yeah,
it holds. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it worked.
Just sand it.
Yeah. I was s- only spike climber for about 2 years. And then I was introduced to, I was actually told, like, "Oh, you're not allowed to wear those." And I'm like,
Mm.
"Oh."
Now what do I
And I didn't do like I knew how to footlock from just being an athlete and training like that and stuff like
Mhm.
that and being on rope for, but I know that footlocking with me is not a suitable way because my left foot, it
Mm.
after a period of time, my skin graft will break open. I used to like have bloody feet all the time
Mm.
Yeah.
from work, so I can do it. But like if I rely on footlocking, my left foot hurts too much.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like it goes numb after 30 minutes of wearing a spike. So
Dang.
and it's that's part's kind of interesting, but so like I would just pull, like, and then just hold as best as I could, and then pull up again, and that's how
Mhm.
I would be able to advance into a tree on a moving rope system. So that sucked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, because I
Got some
saw these
great
videos
lats.
on YouTube, and I was like, dude, this stuff. Like, who are these people?
Yeah.
Like, how are you flying through a tree? What is that? What are they on?
Yeah.
Like, what's on their foot?
Yeah.
Like, I want this life.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm just sitting here, I'm like, and like my boss at the time was in this is before I met Forrest or Shelby or anyone like that. My boss at the time was just like, "Oh, you don't need that stuff." Like he wouldn't because he didn't know.
Mm.
And he was a great person, great mentor of just
Mhm.
life, but
Yeah.
like he would not all that extra stuff, pulleys, anything other than natural crotching or the white rope that you bought at the Harbor Freight store is
Mhm.
just a waste of money and a waste of time.
Sure.
So I eventually just looked at him. I was like, I got to venture out, man. Like, this is not like I'm interested in whatever these people are doing. There's bells in a tree. I saw this thing on Facebook. Like, I had to find it. And
What was
so,
your first comp?
Georgia.
Sure.
So yeah, I drove through the middle of the night because, Autumn, Forrest's wife, called her son and said, "You need to get up here. Forrest is now allowed to compete." And Nick was working for me the next day. And he like begged like us to move the job because his wife, his mom is upset. Like he's
Mm.
not watching his dad compete.
Mhm.
And I'm like, oh, screw it. Okay, fine.
Let's go.
And I'm like, I've been wanting to go to one of these. Like everyone talks about it. Like, all right, we'll make the commitment. So we just like packed up everything, got the customer to agree to move the job, and drove all the way through the night. Showed up morning of prelims starting, and there's someone was like, "Hey, we need help. We need another timer. We need 2 more volunteers." And I'm like, drove all night long, worked all day, sipping a coffee. I'm like, sure, I'll do it. And then next thing you know, I didn't realize how long of a volunteer we got
Yeah.
signed up for.
Yeah.
I am like this, like
Oh.
Yeah.
click,
Oh.
Yeah.
click,
Yeah.
and I'm watching like Torsicolo and was competing and Forrest and then Alicia and those who I remember because like
Right.
I that's who I met. And then
Sure.
I had Broccoli as one of the scoring judges or the head judge there. This buzzer when the plumb bob would go,
Yeah.
that battery box one was
Mm.
going off, and I'm like,
Yeah.
freaking out from that time. And I was just like, this is. And
Yeah.
then we went to Masters. I watched that, and I was just blown away by the size of that tree. Like they called it George,
Yeah.
and it was massive, the statewide oak. And and then I think a couple months later I competed at Treepalooza,
Cool.
the first one.
Yeah.
So, and then I was hooked.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was I placed like 14th at Treepalooza
Pretty good.
for first time, and there was a plane in a tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Well,
think.
Reggie.
Well, no, wasn't that one? I think that's where I met you for the first time was in at Treepalooza, but not at that one.
It might have been the second one
Yeah.
because I volunteered, and at the second one
That was at Jeb's,
at
right?
Jeb's,
Yeah.
and I was head judge with Jason Deal as my shadow for that,
Mhm.
so I could get that education of the judging
Yeah.
aspect.
Yeah.
And yeah, of one of the work climbs.
Nice.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
that's
so.
right. I picked you up from the airport,
That's right. That's right.
hung over your shit.
No, that can't be right because I wasn't drinking then.
No, me.
Oh, you were. Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't have
Yeah.
shoes on. Reggie in the middle of the night goes, Dave, go pick up this
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
He needs to teach a class. He's at an Airbnb.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
sure, whatever you want, boss. Like,
Yeah.
I'll fix it and I want to do this.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited.
That is exactly how we met.
Yes.
I do remember that now. Yeah.
And you're like, hey. I'm like, hey.
Yeah.
I'm on time.
You climb trees?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And you taught a class, and then I was like watching you do something with a hand descender and loading into it, and I was like, hey Jeff, just curious. I know we just met, but like, isn't it better not to use like a hand descender that's got teeth on it? And you're like, well, it's a really good option to not do this, but like it's also great for like on work stuff. And I was like, I'm just gonna shut up now. I didn't know who he was. Like I had no clue who this guy was. I was just told to go pick him up. It's teaching class.
It's great. It's great. Yeah. Yeah. So how did y'all first meet?
That's what I'm trying to remember.
Yeah.
I feel like it was geezers.
I think about it in Indiana. Because
Indiana come?
Yeah. My first year in the circuit, I went to 9 comps. I went Georgia, Treepalooza, Illinois, Indiana.
Was it the one down in
Kentucky,
Indianapolis? It had to have been, right?
I can't remember.
Yeah, it had to have been Indianapolis.
Yeah, because I stayed at Joe Schultz's and Reggie's.
Which was was it the Masters with the really high tie-in for the Sycamore? Remember that one?
That was War Climb.
Well, it was War Climb.
Yes,
and
it was. I think it might have been that one.
Tree.
Yeah, it was that one because I came in the morning.
Broad Ripple.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. When that's where I built that rope swing into that really dirty river.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Now I remember. Yeah, that was
2021.
2 or 1?
What's 2021? Yeah.
Holy crap!
That's when Reggie won.
Yeah, that was I think that was one of his last years they competed.
Yeah, I haven't seen that dude
for a while.
Yeah, I haven't seen that dude in a minute.
Saw him. Was he there with us last year? He came to Ohio. I know he came in Cincinnati 2 years ago. He was there for that one. I don't think he was there last year. But yeah, miss Reggie. Shout out Reggie. Love you, dude.
Miss you too, buddy. Text me back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Word. Okay. So 2021 was an active year. Was what I'm hearing from you in the comp circuit.
And yeah, 2021, 2022, and then I started like slowing down and not just going to any random comp. And my daughter getting a little older.
Yeah.
So
how old is Journey now?
13.
That's right.
Yeah, and then also like the judge with a life issue, like the judge, my ex-wife at the time had she lost her rights, so like there was no like unlimited travel,
right?
For me,
yeah.
So yeah, there was like, okay, I have to plan. Someone has to be there. Someone has to do this. I have to make sure everything's put away for me to go away for like a weekend.
Yeah.
And it's like the furthest I could go was Georgia. possibly, like, because I kept signing up to things and then having to be like, can't make it, can't like,
Yeah.
can't get my money back, or like, just send me a shirt.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. You're welcome for the donation. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll take a shirt at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a pretty epic quilt.
Yeah,
That thing's pretty loud.
it's like way bigger than my king size bed. Ridiculous. Like, you need a duffel bag just to, like, you have to put like straps and then hook it onto the duffel bag. Like, it's legit.
Jeez, girthy.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah,
You
nuts.
and girthy.
It's a good word.
Yeah, it's appropriate. Yeah.
Yeah, he was whining for a while. Not whining anymore, so he's probably digging. Oh, nice.
Okay.
Perfect.
Probably.
Yeah, I would say so. He came in real fast. Yeah.
Okay.
Dad, we live in Florida.
Yeah.
This is not that
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah. I could see
Yeah.
my breath.
Here.
Yeah.
Here.
I keep forgetting those are dog treats. I
Yeah.
think they're just like chocolate chips. And you keep messing with it, and I keep expecting you to do that. I'm like, oh yeah, he's eating chocolate chips, and then like, yo, no, it's dog food.
Yeah. It's definitely just dog treats.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very interested in.
Yeah.
Yes. This is just training treats.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, so 21, 22, and then so do you think like kind of slowing down on the travel also kind of helped you like focus more on like your kind of performance in a way?
Oh, yeah. I think a little bit, because like, I didn't know the game.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
had the physical abilities, but like, I didn't like. I remember you were judge of one. Like, this is a clear example. You were judge of one of the work climbs, and like, when I came down at it, and this was at Indiana,
Mhm.
and like, I swung out, and like, I was just hand over hand, and you were like, David, what are you doing? And I was like, what? This is great time. And like, my foot was nowhere near that
Right.
branch.
Right. Yeah.
Like, I touched the tape and then just said, screw that branch.
You're right.
And then just like flew out to there and was
Right.
like, oh, this is epic. Look how good I am.
Right. Right.
And then
Why is no one doing this? Yeah.
Yeah.
And Evan's shaking his head
David,
like,
would you please go back to the ribbon?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's okay. Just come down.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, not understanding the game and understanding like those points and the scoreboard, and then just setting up my own training trees. Trying, like, the problem was finding an actual location that like
Sure.
where situations weren't, like, bad situations weren't occurring. Like,
Yeah.
every other Karen calling a cop on me every other day.
That golf course that you've got is freaking sweet, though.
Yeah.
It's a good spot.
I mean, like, I've only explored like a portion of it.
Sure.
Every time I like go on maps and go like, oh, there's a green spot over there somewhere.
Right.
And let me go find out what's
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh crap, we have a lot of options.
Yeah.
And then just, reading that score sheet, trying to understand, reading the book,
Mm.
and then getting upset that they just released another edition of the book and there's a new change.
Right.
It gave me that ability to like slow it down to actually understand the game, because like I'm a competitive individual.
Mhm.
I've always been in sports, and it's just the more I strive to achieve this, that mentality filters into many other aspects of my life, because
Sure.
one, I want to be like more physically fit. I don't want to be gasping for breath in a master's. Like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and then that increased my work volume, because I'm
Mm.
just like, oh, dude, I can run through this in like an hour. Let's go knock out some more work. And they're like, no, that's all you have for the day. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm going home at noon. Sweet.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Major kudos to you. You like and look like you're in great shape. I know you've lost a lot of weight recently. And it shows, in the way you move in the tree.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome. It's
Thank you.
inspiring. Yeah, man.
Yeah. And so, and that definitely, helped out a lot, because when there's too many moving parts, I think, something's got to give.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's some type, like when you start adding on too many things, and then, as much as the ADHD superpower is a superpower, like some aspect of your life can't be 100% performance at all times on
Oh yeah.
everything. So,
Oh yeah. Yep. Yep. That's real. That is real.
but yeah.
But yeah, it's all right. That dog's got a big head. Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't phase him.
I think he hurt the table more than he hurt his head.
Yeah. Yeah. So was last year in Florida your first time making masters, or you made masters before?
No, it's the first time.
That was your first time. So
Yeah.
the one we were both at, that was your
Yes.
first time. Dude,
That-
sick. Oh, hey.
That it's just your it's just a reflection.
What's his the curve?
Yeah.
Just a little. There you go. There.
He does that to the spotted glass doors in the middle of the night. He sees himself and he goes,
Yeah.
"That's me."
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an interesting setup.
Yeah.
We talked about that today.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh, the Master Street?
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
there's footholds.
Yeah. I had never seen that before. I kind of remember walking up to that being like, what? What? Like, we got a ladder in the tree? Like, what? It just like all these things. Like, that's just another one on the long list of like Florida.
Hashtag
I'm like, what are we doing to these people? Like, what? Like, there's branches everywhere. Why can't we stand on those? Like,
Yeah. I mean, when you really limit the tie-in points and then not allowing to go out to those redirects that are higher up to get the better rope angle.
Yeah.
I can understand, like why those ladder things were put there.
No idea.
He did not pee, bro. I promise you, he will not. He was. You thought he was peeing?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, now you're gonna bite my
Because he was smelling.
I understand now, but he was definitely like moving down. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, good.
It's at my house.
I will protect this house.
Yeah. Under Armour.
Yeah. We ready.
Click clap.
That's how we should have opened this.
Yeah.
Like,
You just need the click clap.
yeah.
All right.
We're
good. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah. So that was your first masters, and then y'all just had your chapter comp, right?
Yeah, like to March.
Yeah,
In March.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had basically a rematch.
Yeah.
Yeah, except
Same.
for you.
Yeah. No, that's what was funny. If it popped up, and I was like, hold on. No, okay, that's this year. Yeah. That's not last year. It's the same. It's the same guys. Yeah. Yeah. Same guys, same gals. Everything's the same.
Deja vu in Florida happens too.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that was it was good. That was good. This was a good year. The location now that we're going to be using, it's actually going to be put in the hat for the ITCC. It's Renter's Flea Market. It is huge.
Nice.
Huge location.
Heck yeah.
And just like these trees aren't touched. Like their idea is like if God wants it to fall, it will fall.
It'll come down.
Yeah.
So like they're just in their natural shape.
Very cool.
And I think it's a great location. So
yeah,
we're gonna be having the first annual Florida Rescue Challenge in December there.
Heck yeah.
So we're finally starting that. Me and Nick have been talking about doing something for like 1 or 2 years, and we just neither one of us gave the other one the push to be like, we're doing it.
Right.
And I called him and I said, we're doing it. I'm like, we're doing it. I'm buying insurance. I don't care. Like,
Cool.
He's like, well, let me handle that part. I'm like, fine, you do all the back end. I will get sponsors and set this up. If I have to float the money, it's fine.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Myers or Markley?
Myers.
Awesome.
Yeah, Florida.
Yeah.
Well, Barkley's was down there for
He's still
a while.
Yeah.
he comes down a lot.
Yeah.
So when is that?
It's gonna be December 4th
Okay.
to 6th.
Hmm.
Camping on site. Yeah, we're not going big right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, 25, but the education is gonna be separate. That's like, so if you're gonna be a competitor, you're gonna, that gives you that spot for the classes.
Mhm.
I think we're going for 8 CUs.
Okay.
And but then there'll be, if you want to just come for the education and watch the competition part as well, then there'll be a separate pricing and ticket for that. Like,
Gotcha.
pretty inexpensive for the amount of CUs that we're going to offer. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
Very cool.
Heck yeah.
team rescue, that part I'm really excited for setting up.
Yeah. That's cool.
Multi-cash
Yeah.
situation. So
That's cool.
yeah.
That's cool. Nice.
Fuselages and trees.
Hmm?
Fuselages and trees again. Planes.
Well, no, I'm not trying to one up Treepalooza.
Yeah.
Plane in a tree.
Yeah.
But something else that does fly.
Yeah. Nice.
Landing in a tree.
Cool.
Yeah. That yeah. I just remember seeing pictures of the plane in the tree and being like, what is going on? Like, that's
Florida.
so cool. Yeah, exactly.
So
If it was gonna happen anywhere, it was gonna happen in
the-
Florida.
The most epic part about that was so for the preliminary part, you walk up and you're doing your walkthrough, but there's just this whole section of 50-foot tarps.
Yeah.
Like blocking the whole tree. And then there's a crane stick in the air.
Yeah.
And you're like, what is behind the tarp? I've never competed before. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, what is, like, Forrest is like, oh, just be prepared.
Yeah.
He's like trying to like hype me.
Prepared for what?
I mean, he's just like trying to hype me up. And I'm like, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm terrified. Like, what's
it's
like the boogeyman behind those
You're
tarps.
talking about an aerial rescue. Like, this is tree climbing gear. I was a fire. Like, this is not, no, what is happening? What do you want me to do?
Right.
And like, I get up there and I left all of my first aid kit and like my whole entire other like system on the ground. And then Marty is in the tree. He's just like in the plane. I'm up in the plane. I'm like, there's a person, a dummy. I'm like, okay, what's his injuries? Marty's like, oh, just figure it out. You got it, buddy. You got it.
Just figure it out, bud.
Yeah, like in the and I'm like,
that's a pretty good Marty accent.
And then he starts playing the voice.
I love that dude.
He starts playing the voice of him, and he's like, I can't see. There's something over my eyes. And like next thing you know, like there was actually writing on duct tape.
Yeah,
and I didn't know.
Yeah,
no one preemptively warned me to like look for writing, and it was scalped.
Yeah,
and so I couldn't bring him down. So I just was like, you're not dead.
Right.
Doing things.
Your tummy's doing things.
He's doing tummy things.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And I looked, I'm like, well, like, can I come, like, am I allowed to go back down and come back up? And Marty goes, well, that's your plan. And I just walked out and was like, and Forrest is like, how'd you do? And I'm like, he's dead.
He's dying. Yeah.
I mean, I was up there got up and into the plane, set my rope, like all that in a time for my, like what I thought. Like I had a lot of time to do a lot of things, but like I didn't bring anything to do things.
Right. Yeah.
Left it all outside of the tarp.
Right.
So like it wasn't even in the ring.
Oh, got it. Okay.
I just had.
So you wouldn't. Okay.
I just had my climbing gear.
Yeah.
Like,
sick.
Yeah.
I walked in with one bag and said, I'm ready. And they're like, okay, you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
There's your first clue.
Right. Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Well, yeah, that's a sequestered rescue. Right? Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, anyone that's listening that some of these events have like actual sequestered rescue where, like, if all you know is the ISA events, the first couple people are at somewhat of a disadvantage because it's just like, well, we're going to show you the cow path. Like, we're going to show you, how the dummy comes off of the branch, or, how to do all this stuff. Whereas what's cool about like the Naums and the Treepaloozas and the natural states and stuff like that is that sequestered component where you have no idea what you're walking into.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, just picture for a minute 50-foot tarps completely covering. Like, that's so crazy. Like, that's so crazy. That's
Most people would run away screaming.
That's an obscene
Being
amount
excited.
of tarp.
Yeah.
Like, to
Yeah.
cover up the whole tree. Yeah. That's just like a level of intimidation right there. And
Yeah.
you just see a crane.
Yeah.
Like, what is this?
What?
There was
And
like a crane
it's
stick
your
on the
first
and
shot.
there's no like you
Right.
have no idea what's behind. Like it was just like
And I mean, guaranteed, a plane in a tree is never in your brain. Like, gun to your head, like, what's back there? It's never gonna, like, you're dead. There's never gonna be plane come in a tree coming out of your mouth.
and it wasn't
Like-
just like a crappy piece. It was like
No,
the
it
whole
was-
cockpit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're up there and you're like, oh my god, this is like a legit cockpit
Yeah.
of a
Yeah.
private jet.
Yeah.
Go sit in the seat and like, talk to me, Goose. Yeah.
He checked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Watch the canopy.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't think, just do. Yeah.
You told me not to think.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. That's fun. So,
Now, how are you feeling about North American coming up?
I'm
You
so
f-
pumped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
So
mean-
pumped.
you made us look silly in that tree today.
Yeah, that's fun. It was yeah, I mean, well, we haven't recorded since Mr. Ohio here won the Ohio competition, so congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Mm.
Stamped the ticket, internationally bound to
St. Louis.
scenic St. Louis, the Arch.
Although we've been at
Oh
that
yeah.
park.
Oh, we've
There's
done some
some-
night rescues there.
There's
Yeah.
some massive
Yeah.
trees in that
Yeah.
park.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
cool.
talk about obsessed. Yeah, we both land and be like, we gotta go climb.
Yeah.
Climbing by like throwing
there.
headlamp, like throwing throw line by headlamp. Doing
we were out
rescue.
there for expo.
Dude, the raccoon poop.
I don't know what they're eating or what y'all
Yeah.
are feeding the raccoons over there, but they're healthy.
Yeah. Like I went up to rescue him and went right, like hand in just big pile. And it's in the like, well, I guess pun intended, crappy part about it is like it's where your rope has to kind of pass through to get to the victim. So then it's like, oh well, yeah, it's my rope. Like, and we're just gonna keep running this on my rope
Yeah.
through the poop. Like, could we have chosen a different tree? Probably, but
Yes.
we're like,
We're in it.
we gotta eat dinner at some point. So we're just gonna
Yeah.
go wash our hands and yeah.
We're in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, raccoon poop and every time I get into a big live oak demossing, it's inevitable. It's inevitable.
Yeah.
You just have to because the ferns
Be okay.
and
with
the moss just
Yeah.
make like a home for them.
it. Yeah.
Oh
And
yeah.
they just like get nice and insulated by the
You
moss.
don't even have to work for it. Like they just are like, oh, here we go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is cozy.
Yeah.
Just gotta pay rent. This is good.
Yeah.
Got to pay rent. Got to poop on the tree.
Right. Yeah. 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 No, I'm excited. It'll be fun. I mean, if it's a bunch of oak trees, it's, love climbing around in oak trees. But again, like it'll be hopefully big and hard and just fast. Hopefully everything stays dry. But we'll see. I mean, whatever the weather rock says is what we got. So,
Weather outside is weather.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You still got to get paid.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go get that book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got fifth place in North America? You must have got something sweet. I got me a book.
Yeah.
Dude, I was in the work climb tree and I just hear that. I'm like, that is so sad.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
way he said it, like, yep, I got fifth place. I want a book.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
And
yeah.
it pronunciated like he was talking, and like the pronunciation on "I want a book"
Yeah.
was so defeating in his
Yeah.
mind.
No.
That's what it sounded like to me because that's all I picked
Yeah.
up.
No, I heard it too. I mean, like I was in the air and I heard it too. And I think I was in the middle of like going to the pulse all station when you said that. And I like was like I like stopped for a second. I was like, oh, that's crazy. I didn't know he won a book.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
To also be at the hotel taking a shower when they
Oh
released
gosh.
the names.
Yeah.
That sucked.
Yeah.
Jason.
Yeah. That was yeah. Yeah, I very much vividly remember standing in that crowd. They're announcing everyone, Evan Beck, and I'm like, yeah, I'm freaking out. And then I'm like, where is he? Where's Evan? Calling you up, you're like, I don't think he answered like the first, like I just,
I was in the
yeah,
shower.
I know, I just kept calling. You're like, what? You're like, what? I was like, you made Masters. Where are you? I made what? Like he's in the shower.
He'll be here in 10 minutes.
I asked Jason, like, hey, are we gonna announce? Because I felt like I had a decent day, or days. Are we gonna announce now? Or are we gonna do it at the party thing? He's like, yeah, we're gonna do it at the party. It's like, sweet. I got enough time. I can run back and take a shower and then go pick up Jeff, and we'll probably just go to the party thing. And then I get a call and like 3 other calls and a bunch of text messages. It's like, oh shit, I'll be right there. I did something. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Yep.
How was so I haven't had to talk about your Ohio win, like what was how was that Masters? Like how did what was the setup?
It was good. I mean, we do everything in a day. Well, we're technically 2 days now. We've done the last 2 years. The year before we did, we started prelims on Friday or on Saturday, and then didn't finish. Finished prelims Sunday, and then did Masters on Sunday. This year we did gear check and walkthrough and belate speed climb on Friday. Then did everything, all the rest of the prelims and Masters on Saturday. And Masters were good, or prelims were good. It's the first time I've ever medaled in every event. That was really cool.
Oh yeah, you medaled in each prelim. Nice.
Yeah. I can't remember what the total score was. It was a good score. And then Masters was okay. I didn't have a great
First in prelims.
Yeah, first
in
in prelims.
Nice.
Didn't have a great run, and Sam certainly his climb was better than mine, but unfortunately he broke a branch. And
Okay.
Jose, it was his first time in Masters, and shout out to Jose for making it. That was really cool, and certainly shows all the effort and time put in. And there's a bunch of other guys that are right behind him. So Ohio is always strong, but Jose was wearing a GoPro and it fell off, and he got taken because of the GoPro. The best part is that
it's a tough spot.
the best part is like he posted it, and also shout out to Jose for, and I think it's really cool. Shows a lot of character when you've got somebody that's willing to post all the good stuff that they do, but then also the bad stuff. And Jose posted it, and it's he's going through, he finishes the stations, going through to something else, and then all of a sudden the camera just starts tumbling and then lands on the ground, but it lands camera facing up. And guess who's the first person to fix it up? Jason Deal. in typical Deal fashion.
Visor down. Yeah.
It picks it out. It was perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Oh,
From visor down, just
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
yeah.
Yep.
that's straight
man.
face.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, it was great. I had the girl, my wife and girls were there, and my parents were there. It was cool. It was a good experience. I think the best thing is still learning, still growing, still getting better. Yeah. Yeah.
Got sycamore today.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
She is a tree.
in this park, this it's got to be the state champion. It just has to be. Like, I can't think of a single sycamore tree I've been in that's got more like material off the ground than that. I mean, I've worked in sycamores with trunk wood that's larger in diameter than that, but not with the amount of just wood
Everywhere. I mean,
like it's just a dumb amount of wood
Yeah.
to be defying gravity that way.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like,
There are three main leads in this tree, and at 90 feet there are still 20 to 25 diameter branches.
yeah.
Going in multiple
Yeah.
directions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was a freaking playground.
Yeah.
Like,
we were like, all three of us were in the
Yeah.
tree, and we're all just giggling to
Yeah.
each other the
Yeah.
whole time. Like,
Yeah.
this is insane.
yeah. Yeah. I couldn't stop smiling the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, and it was like, well, I mean, no one else would climb any of those trees other than you here. And then like when like friends come in town.
Yep.
But it was just so funny to me of like running out limbs and not like putting a lot of pressure on it, just like trying to gingerly walk out like large diameter and walking back in. You just see the perfect imprint of the ball of my foot. like the tread pattern of my boots is just like, you're like, well, I'm also breathing that dust in too. So it's like, as much as I'm giggling, I should probably close my mouth because like I'm gonna be coughing.
Yep.
The thing about it was just so when I was up there, I'm like, well, that's good to set up. Oh, that's also good to set.
Yeah.
That one's
I'm
good.
like,
that one's good.
Pick one.
Yeah.
Because there's usually you're up there and you're like, all right, like this is the spot.
Yeah.
But then you're like, well, that's the spot for all of that. But there's also all this over here. And you could do all these swings. You could do. It's like,
oh yeah,
sensory overload of the sheer like health of the tree to be able to just go play around anywhere.
Yeah.
Was epic.
I usually split it up and just go into one lead at a time and just hang out, because there's still, you can make it a masters and be in one part of that tree
Yeah.
without any trouble.
Yeah. When we were getting ready to exit out of the tree, and like I'm in the very top, taking my last like high redirect, I remember yelling down to you, just like, this is nuts how far away I am from where I started.
Yeah.
Like,
Good
100
feet.
Yeah. Like
75 to, I'm going to say 75 to 100 feet from where you tied into to where you descended easily.
Yeah.
And like, that wasn't even,
He's
still like way far on the other side.
Yeah. There's still 40 feet of tree to go the other way to go over the creek.
And I'm at about 80 feet in the air.
Yeah.
That's like that. Like that's what I like.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense that tree's that big.
Yeah.
And
there was leads that you could have tied into. I can't remember what the species was. The one that was like, if you're looking at the tree to the left.
The locust?
Yeah, that was the locust.
Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't remember what I was like, wow, we could tie in and swing over to the time.
Well, you did.
The locust.
I went into the locust.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I didn't see
Oh,
yeah. Yeah.
That was the plan.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, I want to get into this sycamore and then see what I can do to get over into the locust.
Well, that was a great anchor point just to be like,
there's
go on and go swing city to that locust.
Well, I was looking down at the bottom, like from where I was tied into, and like to come back and just drag tail and then make the swing, but I would have been like cannonballing.
Yeah.
Because the swing, there was just so much open space from where the lead was that was down low enough to then just swing over that. I would have had to have slowed myself down before I let go to go into it. Yeah.
And that was, hey, no.
Scissors perfection again. No. Pay no attention to the man behind her.
Hey. Nothing on there. There you go.
Yeah.
Go nuts.
Yeah.
He literally looked like he was,
Yeah.
and his hair went down. He's like, oh shit, there's nothing there.
Yeah.
It was just me.
Yeah. No, that was
That was a great way to finish the day.
that was a great way to finish the
I was ready to just be like, I'm cold. Like, I want to just get warm. I'm done. And then
Yeah.
over here, Jeff's like, so what about that big one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are we going to go? And I'm like, wow, like, okay, I'll put my shoes on for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got to figure out something with Arlo. He's barking and keeping the kids upstairs all week.
Should we bring him down here? Should we put him outside?
I'll go nuts. I'll try.
Okay.
I mean, we don't have to record too much longer.
Yeah.
You know, if it's going to be an issue, me and Leighton can just get down to the basement.
Yeah.
That's not a problem at all, but
Yeah.
it is almost 11 o'clock. So
As is the case with this pod. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, oh, I'm starting to feel a little punch drunk. Yeah. That's about right. You know?
yeah.
Well, so you also have a podcast.
Yes.
Yeah. Tell the people.
So it's called The Vertical Perspective. It is currently just on Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
I am really low on the budget and just like figuring out how to stream it stuff, like, because I keep reading like, oh, this is how you do that, and then, like I try to do that and it doesn't work. And Spotify is the most simplest thing to upload on.
Yeah.
So it's like literally open app, upload, you're done.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, Vertical Perspective, it's a big blend of, just looking at life at a different perspective from the tree climbers aspect, mental health talks, a lot of great stuff. So
nice.
Yeah. Promoting just like overall beneficial health.
Yeah.
Through the tree climbing community.
Yeah.
That's what it's mostly focused on.
Heck yeah. Well, yeah, for the 6 of y'all that listen to this regularly, the 6 people that listen to Loats' podcast, and spread the love. Yeah.
You're so modest and humble. So the 6 people.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like 16.
Yeah.
16?
Yeah, it might be.
Tens and tens of people.
We'll see. Yeah, we need to get consistent again.
That would be helpful.
That would be. Word. All right. Well, let's go ahead and wrap it up. So that way you can be a good husband and a good dad and kick that dog right in the butt.
Doing that
again today.
Help, so.
Yeah. So, well, glad we could do this.
Oh, this is a treat.
Yeah, it's good chat.
Thanks for having me.
Been good climbing with y'all.
And thanks for being on mine. So I guess you're gonna find this episode on 2 different.
Yeah. Two. Yeah. Yeah. If you miss it once,
his. I don't have this. He's fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get some of that little blooper reel and drop it on the socials with the how
I got
started.
there was about like 20 minutes of us messing up the microphones.
Yeah. Word. All right. Well, let's all get some sleep and get prepped for this weekend. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.